You're listening to the Phatcast, live from the studio with Colin Reynolds.
If you don't think that change is something you can embrace, and I think that you better change your mind. Oh, we're not winning the race, 'cause there's nowhere to run to. We're just here to take our sweet time. Oh, the journey is there. Oh, it's there out in front of me, and I'm not scared. Oh, my love, why would I want to be? I can't prepare. I got what I need with me, and I'll be getting on my way. Oh, anytime now, anytime now. It's all that we've got, it's all we've got, it's what it's all about. Yeah, you might think you got to find out something else. No, it's anytime now, anytime now. Holding on to deepest secrets, in the middle, stuck in the middle of your soul, and you can't keep it inside. And I didn't really mean it when I said I had to go, but I really thought that you would be alright. Didn't I try? Didn't I try to make it right? Maybe not what you expected at the start, but darling, just know that I too have a heart. I gotta respect it, I cannot let it go unheard. No, I hear every word. Oh, I hear every word. Oh, I hear every word. Oh, I hear every word. And sometimes my heart, it just yearns for a change, and I've just gotta ride the waves. And sometimes it burns, and sometimes it fades. Oh, I've just gotta ride the waves. Yeah, sometimes my heart, it just yearns for a change, and I've just gotta ride the waves. Oh, sometimes it burns, sometimes it fades. Oh, I've just gotta ride the waves. 'Cause anytime now, it's all that we've got, it's all we've got, it's what it's all about. Yeah, you might think that you got to find something else. No, it's anytime now, anytime now. Anytime now, anytime now. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name's Colin Reynolds, and you're here today listening to the Phatcast. And today we have a very special guest,
Alice, Jane, hello. Nice to meet you. Well, not really meet you.
So Alice is a local musician who's involved in a number of different projects.
Yeah.
Not only her own song that did. What was that song called?
It's called Anytime Now.
Anytime Now.
Yeah.
Anytime Now.
Yep.
Anytime Now it'll be a banger on the charts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
We've got a recording now. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Amazing.
What was it that brought you to Tasmania?
To Tassie, initially I came here to visit my sister. She's been living in Australia for a long time, and I hadn't been to visit her. She was living up in Cairns, beautiful sunny Cairns, and then she moved all the way to Tassie, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't even seen her yet. I've got to get down there and check it out. So came down to Tassie middle of winter about 6 years ago.
Yep. So is she a musician at all as well?
She does play music, yeah. She's really musical, plays the guitar, sings as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Your whole family?
Quite musical, yeah. I think that like our grandparents were real musical, and then it kind of seemed to skip a generation a little bit there, and then a lot of us younger generation are pretty musical as well.
Oh, that's
on
interesting
both sides.
how that happens. The whole generation skipping.
Yeah.
I heard that my grandfather played the piano accordion.
Oh, nice. Like a squeeze box.
That's
one.
right, that's right.
Cool.
And neither my father or mother could sing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mum. Outside of a very narrow kind of field. Or play instruments. I don't know whether they never had the interest or inclination or whatever else, but neither did. But I heard about my grandfather. But the thing was, his hands were so huge, and his fingers would like press more than one key at a time.
Gave him a unique style, I'm sure.
Yeah, so he had to like hold his hands in a weird way to play it.
Yeah. Nice. Is there photos of him or like recordings or anything like that?
There's not a recording.
No.
I would love to hear a recording.
Yeah.
It's actually, and I mean, even just cameras back in those days. Obviously, people had, the little Instamatic square type cameras.
Yeah.
So there's no doubt that a number of photos of him exist, but those photos were terrible. I mean, the quality of those photos.
It's not really worth
You see any photo, even from half decent cameras from like the 70s or whatever, and they're faded and they're overexposed. And,
Yeah.
Not like today.
No, it's amazing now. But I'm lucky enough to have like quite a lot of footage of my granddad, my grandpa, like in his later years playing jazz gigs and stuff. There's still there's some footage of us like singing songs. He's playing the trombone next to me like on YouTube, and I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe it's there. Like, now that he's gone, that's such a nice thing to have. That actual video footage. I don't think
Definitely.
You don't think to do it, do you? You don't think to take a video of like your elders, but
No,
when they're
but
gone, you cherish it.
definitely not before everyone was holding a smartphone.
Yeah, nowadays
You
it's
go
quite
back
normal, isn't
even 15, 20 years, and photos of anyone are like, you don't have someone like hundreds of photos of them. Like that just wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Even the old photo albums, you might only have 3 or 4 photos of a person in a year, or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Technology changes things.
It does.
So tell us a bit about the music projects you're involved in.
Okay, so like I've always been a singer myself, and then I just thought I wanted to learn an instrument, like so that I could just accompany myself singing, just so I can do more of it, like round the campfire, like just whenever.
Yep.
Because it's a bit much just doing a cappella, like with nothing. So yeah, that's why I sort of started picking up the ukulele. I got it for my birthday like 3 years ago or something. And just started
3 years ago.
Yeah. And I just sort of taught myself like what to do with it. I haven't had any lessons or anything, but just sort of like felt what feels good for me. And so it's a bit of a different style, but I like that. It's my own thing. And then, so that's sort of like helped me to get out there a bit. And then I just do heaps of different stuff. Like I love collaborating with all different people. So through the ukulele thing, I've got a friend, Jules, who plays cello. So we jam together and he plays cello.
Top like that, Jules.
Yeah, he's such a legend. And he like plays classical cello stuff, but like just goes over the top of the like chords rhythm on the ukulele, and then he'll play that sort of lovely melodies over the top, and it just like melts your soul.
For sure. I think I actually saw a video you two playing together.
Yeah. It's
really
great,
somber
kind of. Real sort of like some melancholic tones there, but.
And it's the bowing
it's
too,
Yeah. And sometimes he does this like finger picky thing as well. He's just like, he's such a talented guy. And then also I've been teaming up with Monts as well, who's a Japanese banjo player.
Yeah.
Who's like...
He's a banjo shredder.
Yeah, and he's so shreds it, like it's unreal.
He does.
It's amazing. So that's like, it's amazing having this sort of like finger picking stuff over the rhythm uke. Seems to work really well. And then also I play, like, I do sort of like jazzy, soul, sort of funk, like older stuff, like with Simon Patterson, who plays jazz guitar as well.
Who also absolutely
Shreds it, yeah. So I'm so lucky to play with
he's
such
a lovely
amazing
bloke too,
musicians.
Simon.
Yeah, he's
and
such a
super
lovely guy.
organised.
Very organised indeed.
Yeah.
They're all just amazing at what they do. And then, do a full band thing, sometimes with the same thing with Simon. And also I'm in King B Fine and the Afrikai Band, or King B Fine and Afrikai Band.
It's how we met, essentially.
Yeah. So that is amazing.
Yep.
I just realised I said it wrong as well. It's not the Afrikai Band, it's Afrikai Band.
Afrikai Band. King B Fine and
Afrikai Band.
Yeah.
Yep. So, no, that is just completely taken me in another different direction, like Afrobeat music. It's completely out of my comfort zone, really, like what I'm used to doing. So backing singing with that, and like it's just amazing to learn some of that like broken English language and like the Yoruba language as well that comes in, and like just tuning into other singers, and it's like a real sort of discipline. I think it's been a like great journey already. Just teaming up with some other musicians and the experience of doing that.
It's such a big band too. Yeah. So much talent in there.
Yeah, it's just I feel really lucky to be able to play with such amazing.
So what's the whole lineup? You've got, Nick Dewey on sax.
Yeah.
Terry.
Yeah, on sax as well.
On sax as well.
Yeah. And then there's
Scott Target
on the keys. Yeah. Oh my God. And Darcy on the drums.
Yep.
And then
young Darcy. Very talented.
Yeah, so good. And just keeps it. Yeah, they hold it all together. But and then the guitarist seems to keep changing, and I think it's just all Grant was played that gig,
Yep.
Yeah, and then so
and the bass player, what's
oh, don't put me to the test now. Aaron.
Yeah. So many.
Make me feel bad. I didn't know I was going to have to remember all the details.
Me too. Like I should know as well. I should know these things. And I know AJ.
Yeah.
I didn't know your other backup singer.
You didn't know that other backup singer, Jackie. She's new.
Right.
Yeah,
yes.
new to the band, just only fresh. And just like me, I'm really fresh as well.
Sure.
So, yeah.
One of the great things about that band, if the audience hasn't seen the Afrikai band before, in a sense, you'll never hear the same song twice.
Yeah,
because like
so jam it.
It is like the songs have like obviously there's an underlying structure there, but the different kinds of solos and even melodic passages that you've got with the brass doing, and the different kind of punch in and punch out from the backup singers. Yeah. As I said, like it's never exactly the same.
No, and it's just magic in the moment, like how the audience is responding to it as well, and like how it sort of flows and everyone's dancing, and it's like such a dancey.
That's the thing too. Getting the Republic audience to dance.
Yeah,
that's a huge thing.
It's funny. You see people a little bit reserved, and then they're like, "Oh, I don't know," and then like suddenly they're just like, "Woo!" It's like, oh, it's so good.
It's that kind of music. It's like playing metal gigs there.
Yeah.
You'll have like. The various tiers of audience. People like right at the back might be just doing this kind of thing, just sort of nodding their head. And then it's really only like the front row of people who are kind of dancing because they've come to the front to do so.
Yeah.
But to try and get the whole place moshing, that's an ask.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
you did that with the Afrikai band.
Yeah,
so that was pretty fantastic.
No, it's really amazing.
And then where did I see you?
Then you saw me at Guitar Fever. Guitar Fever Taz, it was the second one. It was supposed to be the third one, actually, because we started in 2019. Yep. But COVID got in the way of 1 year there. Even down here, managed to get in the way of that. But yeah, that was just an amazing day. So much good music, like 9 hours, just jam-packed, like back-to-back awesomeness.
And it's funny, the crowd too. It's real musicians' music.
Yeah,
like
completely.
Most of the audience members who weren't even there to play, they were mostly music.
Yeah, definitely.
There's other people there too, but that's the stuff that real musos like to listen to.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Um,
No, very lucky to
Shout
be
out
part
to
of
Billy
that.
Warner.
Yeah, Billy Warner.
King of all shredders.
Yeah, completely. He's like my papa of soul. Like he's so his spirit is just amazing, and like he's really inspired me just with his passion, the amount of passion he puts into every performance.
Definitely.
Like he really like holds his own, before the performance, you can see he's sort of getting himself ready into that. And then when he's up there, he just gives so much energy to every single performance and every song, and like so much emotion in there and passion. And yeah, I can't rate him enough, honestly.
Yeah,
It's been
the best.
such a big inspiration to me on my journey. Like I pretty much met him as soon as I came back to Tassie the second time I was here initially, and then I came back again.
Yep.
And we both sort of met down at Longley, and like he was playing gigs there and I was playing gigs there, and we were like did a few songs together, and then it was just like we're a team, like we've got each other's back. We're gonna just inspire each other, I think. So
that's it. There, and you were there at the end of the night doing that the blues jam.
Yeah, that was epic.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd had so much to drink in that moment as well. I was just like, can I really do this? He's like, come on, we'll just jam it. Yeah, you know the words. I was like, don't know the words. He's like, oh, it's just this, and just go for it. I'm like, oh, okay. But then watching it back, the energy that we had on the stage and like how it just all came out so perfect. It couldn't have been better, really.
Energy.
Like,
and I feel like I captured like some of that energy. I took this shot.
Yeah.
And it's this huge moment. And I'll put all the photos I've taken of you of these down in the comments.
Cool.
Like I'll link it down below. However, this is going to work when we upload it. So people can see these photos.
Yeah.
These are awesome events.
Really belting it out.
Absolutely belting it. People running for cover.
Dear. Yeah.
So what's next? What's next for Al?
God, what is next? That's so like scary to even think. I don't really know. I just think like I'd love to sing on some like electronic tracks and stuff as well, because I just really like love dance music, and like that's what I listen to a lot is like electronica and dance and stuff. So I think going in that direction as well would be really amazing, as much as the live music scene is amazing as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And just getting like I've got quite a few songs now that I've written on the ukulele, and it's just like the basic ukulele thing, and just getting those, getting some musos on board with those songs and getting everybody to jam it out and sort of feel like the sound of those songs that I've written would be really amazing. Because I've been reluctant to like record anything and get it down, because I'm like, I want it to
keep like
sound
evolving.
perfect. Right, and that's the thing, like it changes a little bit, and the nuances and the way I'm phrasing things changes. So I think it's really nice to just let that evolve to when I'm real happy with it, and then get it down.
Yep.
I'd love to like jam with piano as well. Like I've done a lot of like singing with people playing guitar, but I feel like keys is like where it's at too.
For sure. And I mean, we've got some great keys players down here.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've mentioned two already.
Yeah.
Randall and Kelly.
Randall on the organ.
The Hammond. The Leslie speaker.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just unreal, the sound of that thing.
That's so good.
Yeah, beautiful. No, we're so blessed in Tassie to have so many creative people and so much support for that creativity, and like everyone just egging each other on and bigging each other up.
I have a feeling that it has something to do with, so like obviously for a long time before, like Tassie's really on the map now, but before Tassie was on the map as such, life was a bit slower.
Yeah.
We just didn't have as much going on in terms of commercial events.
Yeah.
And so we're kind of forced to entertain ourselves in a sense.
Yeah.
It's not like you can just go out on any night of the week.
There's something happening, So it's like, we make our own music, because there's not like...
Exactly right. It's got to be part of the culture.
Yeah, definitely. And I just think it's a forward-thinking sort of society as well, like where everyone's like, if you've got some creative idea, like go for it. It's not just like, oh, it's all been done before, whatever,
Absolutely.
It feels really like inspiring in that way.
Excellent. So we've probably reached about the amount of time that we have.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank you again for coming on and being a guest.
Thank you for asking me on. It's a privilege.
It's been fantastic. And to all of you out there, we'll be back soon with some more episodes. Look forward to Randall and Kelly, not necessarily in that order.
Yeah. Good stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.